Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be exploring a true gem in American coinage history, the USA 5-cent coin from 1972. This isn't just any nickel, this coin holds a fascinating story and is valued by collectors and enthusiasts around the world. For those of you interested in coin collecting or just curious about unique US currency, this is a coin worth learning about, as it offers a glimpse into American history and the artistry of US minting. To fully appreciate this 1972 nickel, let's start by looking back at the historical period in which it was made. The early 1970s were a time of significant change in the United States. The Vietnam War was coming to an end, new social movements were emerging, and the country was adapting to a new economic reality. In such a time of transition, even the smallest things, like our coins, hold a sense of stability and connection to the past. This nickel served as part of the everyday lives of millions of Americans, linking them through commerce, trade, and even small acts like saving or spending pocket change. The obverse front of the 1972 nickel features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, who played a significant role in the nation's early development. This image of Jefferson, originally designed by Felix Schlag in 1938, became an iconic symbol in U.S. coinage. Jefferson's profile represents not only a tribute to his accomplishments but also the ideals he stood for: freedom, knowledge, and independence. Collectors value this image because it connects us to American ideals, and on the 1972 coin, it has a unique patina and character that can't be replicated. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an intricate image of Monticello, Jefferson's home. The details of Monticello's architecture, its columns, windows, and iconic dome, make this coin a small work of art. For collectors, these details are incredibly important. The sharper and more intact the design, the more valuable the coin becomes. Coins from 1972 that are in pristine condition, showing every line of Monticello with clarity, can hold exceptional value. Monticello represents not only Jefferson's personal legacy but also a connection to a rich part of American history. A key factor that adds to the intrigue of the 1972 nickel is the potential for minting errors. Errors in coins can occur when the die, the tool that stamps the image on the coin, misaligns or doubles, resulting in a coin with unusual characteristics. Some of these errors may include double strikes, off-center images, or planchet flaws, where the metal is flawed or uneven. Coins with these types of errors are extremely rare, as the U.S. Mint generally has strict quality control. However, if an error escapes and makes it into circulation, it can become highly valuable. A 1972 nickel with a visible minting error is not only a unique find but can significantly increase its market worth. The condition of a coin is always paramount when determining its value. Coins that have been circulated over the years often bear signs of wear and tear, such as scratches, dings, or faded designs. Collectors prize coins that have been preserved in mint state, meaning they have no marks from handling and retain their original luster. A 1972 nickel in mint condition, especially one graded by a professional service, holds considerably more value than a typical circulated one. Grading services like PCGS or NGC evaluate coins and assign them a grade, which directly impacts the coin's appeal and worth. Additionally, mint marks play a significant role in a coin's value. In 1972, nickels were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. While Philadelphia coins typically lack a mint mark, those minted in Denver bear a small d on the obverse side. For collectors, having both versions from each mint is essential to completing a collection. The mint mark difference may seem small, but it adds a layer of interest and depth for anyone looking to acquire the complete set. Coins from the 1970s, like the 1972 nickel, are becoming more desirable as they age. As we move further into the 21st century, these coins grow in appeal due to their historical significance and relative scarcity in high grades. Many coins from this period were heavily circulated, making those in excellent condition even more valuable. This increasing demand reflects a broader interest in preserving pieces of 20th century history, and the 1972 nickel is a prime example of this trend. Collectors appreciate it as a connection to the past and a reminder of the craftsmanship of that era. As we discuss this nickel, it's clear that it represents more than its small denomination. It's a part of American history, a piece of art, and a link to the past. For a collector, finding a 1972 nickel in pristine condition can feel like discovering a small treasure. It's a journey through history, an exploration of the artistic details, and a tangible connection to the events and people who lived in that era. A nickel might seem like a small part of our everyday lives, but for enthusiasts, each coin tells a story. Now, for those interested in investing or just curious about the potential value of this coin, here's the exciting part. A 1972 USA 5-cent coin in outstanding condition, especially one with a rare error or a high grade from a professional grading service, can be worth far more than its face value. In fact, a high-grade, error-free 1972 nickel has been known to reach up to $123,000 in the collector's market. If you're interested in more stories behind fascinating coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next video. In the middle part of this video we're taking a deep look at a remarkable piece of American coinage, the USA 5-cent coin from 1979. This video will be a full exploration of this unique nickel, from its background to the special details collectors seek and even its impressive worth in the rare coin market. So, whether you're a longtime collector or just curious about this historic coin, you'll find something fascinating in this story. To begin, let's set the scene by talking about the era in which this coin was minted. The late 1970s were a pivotal time in America. It was a period marked by cultural changes and shifts in public life. Economic issues like inflation were high on people's minds, and the country was adjusting to rapid developments in technology and pop culture. This little nickel may seem ordinary at first, but it's actually a silent witness to these times. For many people, coins were a familiar part of daily life, passing through hands in grocery stores, vending machines, and coffee shops. Each coin had its own story, and the 1979 nickel was right in the middle of it all. On the obverse, or front side of this coin, we see the familiar profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. Jefferson's portrait has long been a staple on the nickel, reminding us of his contributions to American history and democracy. Jefferson was a president and also a thinker, inventor, and architect. His face on this coin represents more than just currency, it represents ideals of freedom, knowledge, and innovation. Designed by sculptor Felix Schlag in 1938, this image has adorned American nickels for decades, giving it a kind of legacy and respectability that few other coins possess. Turning to the reverse side of the coin, we find another iconic image, Jefferson's home, Monticello. This building is more than just a house, it's a testament to Jefferson's vision and personal style. The depiction of Monticello on the 1979 nickel is intricate, showcasing the building's unique columns, dome, and structure. Monticello stands for a lot in American history, and its presence on the coin adds a layer of meaning to each one. The details on this side are important to collectors. A sharp, clear Monticello design can set a coin apart, adding to its value and appeal. For collectors, one of the most exciting things about the 1979 nickel is the potential for errors. Errors in coins are accidental imperfections that happen during the minting process. They can include things like double strikes, off-center images, or unusual markings, and they make a coin incredibly valuable and rare. Imagine finding a 1979 nickel with a misprint or doubling on Jefferson's portrait or the Monticello building. These kinds of unique characteristics make a coin stand out in a big way, and for collectors, they are like hidden treasures. Another critical factor in the value of this coin is its condition. Coins that have been circulated over the years often show signs of wear, such as scratches, smudges, or faded designs. For a collector, finding a 1979 nickel in mint state, or perfect condition, is exciting because it has been untouched and holds its original beauty. These coins have a distinct shine and crispness to them that make them highly sought after. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC are essential in determining a coin's value. They evaluate a coin's condition and assign it a grade, which directly impacts its appeal and market worth. Mint marks are another element that collectors consider when looking at coins. The 1979 nickel was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, so you may see a small D on the coin if it was minted in Denver, while Philadelphia coins often don't carry a mint mark. Collectors are especially keen on these variations because having coins from different mints adds depth and completeness to a collection. Even these small differences can make each coin feel unique, adding to its overall value. Why is a coin like this one, minted in 1979, so desirable today? As time goes by, coins like this become scarcer in high grades and original condition, making them increasingly valuable to collectors. As more people recognize the historical and artistic value of these coins, the demand for them grows. A 1979 nickel represents a different time in America, and it's a reminder of how currency can capture small pieces of history. Each detail, from the portrait of Jefferson to the Monticello design, connects us to a part of the past that might otherwise be forgotten. Collectors love the 1979 nickel for its charm and historical significance, and those in pristine condition are particularly desirable. Coins like this one aren't just money, they're a way of preserving pieces of our shared heritage. A high-quality coin from this year is like a small artifact, offering a glimpse into another time. Even today, the appeal of this coin goes beyond just numismatics, it's about owning a piece of American history. Now, let's talk about the market value. For anyone who might have a 1979 nickel in their collection, or who's thinking about investing in one, here's the exciting part. A 1979 USA 5-cent coin in top condition, particularly one graded by a professional service, can reach impressive values. In fact, a high-grade 1979 nickel can be valued at up to $117,000 on the collector's market. If you enjoyed learning about the 1979 5-cent piece, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. In the end of this video we're going to explore one of the interesting pieces of American coinage, the 1988 USA 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel. This coin may seem like an ordinary part of our daily lives, but when we take a closer look, we see that it holds a lot of historical value and significance. This is more than just a piece of currency, it's a reflection of the culture, economy, and craftsmanship of the United States during the 1980s. Whether you're a collector, a history buff, or simply curious about coins, there's a lot to discover. Let's begin by taking a look at the context in which this coin was minted. The year 1988 was a fascinating period in American history. The economy was on the upswing, with a focus on growth and stability. There was a surge in technology, but at the same time, a lot of traditional values were still intact. The 1988 nickel circulated through countless hands and represented the daily lives of people in various walks of life. Each coin minted that year has its own story, a small glimpse into the fabric of American society. On the obverse, or front side, we have the image of Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson, the third President of the United States, is more than just a figure in history, he's a symbol of the values that helped shape America. Known for his role in drafting the Declaration of Independence and his vision for the country's future, Jefferson is often regarded as a founding father of American democracy. This portrait of Jefferson, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag in 1938, has remained largely the same over the years, and seeing it on the nickel is like looking at a piece of art that reflects American ideals. The reverse side of the coin is equally iconic, featuring Monticello, Jefferson's beloved home. Monticello is not just a building but a reflection of Jefferson's interests, intellect, and architectural vision. The design captures the unique beauty of Monticello's architecture, with its distinctive columns and dome. Monticello represents the American spirit of innovation and the pursuit of knowledge. Each detail in the Monticello design is carefully crafted, making this side of the coin a work of art in its own right. Now, let's dive into some of the unique characteristics that make the 1988 nickel so appealing to collectors. One thing that collectors often look for is the condition of the coin. A coin that has been kept in excellent condition, free from scratches and wear, is far more valuable than one that shows signs of heavy use. This level of preservation is often referred to as mint state. Mint state coins have a special allure because they allow us to see the coin as it originally appeared, with all the sharp details and clean surfaces that make it so attractive. Errors are another fascinating aspect for coin enthusiasts. Sometimes, during the minting process, small mistakes occur, resulting in coins with unique imperfections. These errors might include things like doubling, off-center strikes, or even small die cracks. For collectors, these imperfections are like rare gems, they make the coin stand out and add to its story. The 1988 nickel is no exception, and examples of error coins from this year can be particularly exciting to find. Mint marks are another feature that collectors pay close attention to. The 1988 nickel was minted at several locations, including Philadelphia and Denver, and each mint location has its own mark. For instance, coins minted in Denver carry a small d, while those from Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark. Collecting coins with different mint marks from the same year can make for an interesting set, adding variety to a collection. Why is the 1988 nickel particularly valuable? The answer lies in both its scarcity in high grades and the historical interest it holds. Coins like this one, which have been preserved in excellent condition over the years, become rarer as time goes on. The value of these coins increases, making them desirable to collectors. Each detail, from Jefferson's portrait to the design of Monticello, reflects a moment in history, and having a piece of that history is something collectors cherish deeply. For collectors, finding a 1988 nickel that has been graded by a professional service, such as PCGS or NGC, can be particularly rewarding. These grading services evaluate a coin's condition on a standardized scale, providing an unbiased assessment that can impact the coin's market value. A high grade, especially in mint state, can elevate the coin status significantly, making it a prized addition to any collection. In addition to condition and errors, another factor that affects the value of the 1988 nickel is its popularity among collectors. Over the years, the demand for high-quality coins from specific years has grown, especially as more people become interested in the art and history of coin collecting. The 1988 nickel holds a unique place in American numismatics, and for those who appreciate the stories coins tell, it's an especially appealing piece. The 1988 nickel's worth is not just measured in dollars but in the cultural and historical significance it carries. Coins have always been a reflection of the times, and this particular coin is a window into the world of the late 1980s. Whether it's the image of Jefferson, the artistry of Monticello, or the unique attributes like mint marks and errors, each aspect of this coin contributes to its value. Collectors know that coins like this don't just come around every day, and having a high-quality 1988 nickel is like holding a small piece of American heritage. For anyone who might have a 1988 nickel in their possession or is considering adding one to their collection, here's an exciting piece of news. A well-preserved 1988 USA 5-cent coin in top condition can be valued at up to $105,000 in the rare coin market. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of coins.